It's a hell of a time to be in crypto, folks. Bitcoin looking like it wants to try out that recent all-time high, but the dominance and the destruction to altcoins over this market and all eyes on Bitcoin looks like we might be seeing the end of that and the beginning of altcoin realization. The altcoin season, it is needed. It is much needed upon me, Isaac.
Yes, sir.
Our bags are down bad. I got some key metrics that are going to feel pretty good when we dig into these.
I really hope so.
Also, RFK getting ready to go to war with the medical industrial complex, and we hear some war cries coming from Pocahontas. All this and more on today's Blockchain Basement. Now, welcome on, welcome all. Make sure that you are following us on X. Looks like you got me live on X right now.
Always.
Good man.
Thank you, sir.
At Druth Crypto. Also, Isaac, where are you at? Isaac. Illuminati bot follows me.
I know, that's pretty insane.
Illuminati bot followed me. Look at this account. I don't know what I did to deserve this, but this is like a 2 million person account, 2.2 million. Followed me, liking all my stuff. They got their eye of, what is this? Eye of Ra?
Yeah, something like that.
Is that the Illuminati eye?
Yes, indeed.
Isaac, though, you're at Isaac Does Crypto, double A. Okay, double A.
Double A out here. Also, shout out Jiggle Nuts in the chat again, baby.
Yes.
Woo!
Jiggle Nuts is here.
Jiggle Nuts is here indeed.
Dude.
What a legend.
Shout out to you, Jiggle.
Smash those likes, baby.
And shout out to Big Hands Dan, member for 14 months, long-term subscriber, supporter of the channel. He dropped the memberships in yesterday. Also, Solid Green Day Profits re-upped his membership and his allegiance to the truth. Man, it feels good. It feels good to have support with this crazy. Like, it's been difficult to sleep at nights because it feels so insane. How many tokens are coming out each night? All these pump and dump cabal scams going on. Ooh, Coins Chick picked up a membership. How did she make that happen?
Don't know, but shout out Big Hands Dan for dropping the membies in the first place.
What a good guy. Big Hands Dan dropping the memberships. Dennis Padilla, A-Tone, One Love, Diesel Sufficient Enough, GT picked up the membership, Chicken Biscuit. Corey, what up? We got your stuff shipped out yesterday. Of course, Coins Chick. I should have just full ported into Coins Chick.
You should have. It's up only, bro.
Like, what are we doing? You know? What are we even doing? Now, I mean,
I knew what I was doing. Don't worry about that.
We were looking at like 80K market cap at the time. Chainlink was around, I think, 10 or 12 bucks. So I wouldn't have. Chainlink is only like $25. It's moved from 80K up to like $325,000 market cap at that time. We could have just full ported, but then we'd control too much of the supply. VZ Fat Cat, Bad Fox, This is the Bitcoin Way, Deucey Does Crypto, Bearded Quarter Crawler, and all the rest, Cali Crypto Dude, Edie Halo, Tommy Martin, and Alexandra G, always putting the work in on Twitter for us. Have you noticed that? She's always sharing the show.
Every single day, everybody's show. She's like the #1 moderator on YouTube and Twitter.
Yeah. If you guys are on Twitter, help us out. Send it out. Now, let's take a look. We are moving right on up. I think we're still just under 70,900 subscribers as of now.
Very close, though.
We got a short popping off, though. This might be our next mega viral short. This one, is this the new America? That was good to see. 8,000 views in just like a day or two. So these are how shorts go. You're going to hit your head against the wall making shorts, and then eventually one will pop. Like we had one. Look at the most popular ones. Eventually they pop. Like this mining one, 22 million views. 7.4 mil on this one. Us yapping about canned water. 100,000. Me arguing with Hannah about crypto exchanges. This one, me talking about BlackRock taking over the system, along with Coinbase taking over Ethereum. Look at the glasses. Look at those glasses. Should I rock these again?
No, you have AI glasses now. You don't need regular people glasses when you have AI glasses.
That's true. All right, fair enough. But yeah, good to see those things popping off. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Become a member. If you got it in your heart, you got the cheese, make the squeeze, baby. Now, what do we got on the markets? Let's just do a general market watch. Ooh, Bitcoin's down to 104 oh, damn it. 104.7. I thought it was 104.2. I am looking around the 104 flat spot. We did just see a liquidity washout right before we went live. It's been pretty violent this morning. I caught the wick and rode this thing up for like 20%. I'm practicing good practice.
Good.
And now it's washed out the liquidity below it from the late longs. It's a very, very interesting thing to see Bitcoin messing around up here at these levels. Just throwing people for a loop, right? You're like, oh, we're going to roll back down and test 100. Wrong. And look at this. This is crazy, man. Look what it does. This is when Wall Street opens up. It washes to the downside. Make sure to get rid of anyone that has a reasonable stop loss in place. And then absolutely rips. Like this thing went about 1.8% in the matter of like 30 minutes. It was super crazy. So glad I was able to catch a little piece of that. I'm not ready to enter a new position. You can see I got the green dot on the 15. That's why I felt good about it. But it's really, in general, trying to go up and mess with this 109 spot. Not too terribly far away from 109. Testing out. There will be some resistance there, but good to see it. Now, the Amish. The Powerball at the Amish is up to 4 dozen eggs at this point.
Interesting.
Eggs are the new Bitcoin. Did you see? How about you? We've been covering a little bit of the egg shortage right now.
Yeah, we have.
But what should I raise my prices to? A dozen eggs. I spend the high dollar. My wife makes me buy the expensive chicken food. So they are organic.
Yeah.
What should I charge? Because they used to be like $3 or $4, maybe $5 a dozen. I'm seeing in New York they go for up to $15. How much XRP should I charge people?
First of all, fuck XRP. 2, how much do you sell them right now?
I've been just giving them away. I know.
$8 to $9.
$8?
Beat the competition. 8
All
to
right.
9.
Fair enough. $8. So what is that like? Man, the price of XRP, that's actually caught up because I was selling them like a year and a half ago for like 15 XRP.
Interesting.
Right? So now it's only 3 XRP. The XRP to egg graph, probably looking pretty bullish at this point.
Yeah, but just don't look at the Bitcoin and XRP chart. Otherwise, you'll be in for a rude awakening.
Let's check a look. We got a good morning from Piano Matty B this morning. Let's start this off the right way here.
I see a cup and handle pattern. I see a head and shoulders in the sky. I'm looking at the moving average, convergence, divergence, the MACD. Whatever that means, let's do some doodles, aka astrology for men. Let's do some doodles, aka astrology for men. I'm looking at a triple top. Looks like the RSI is overbought. It's carving out a spinning top candle. Sometimes they call them a doji. Whatever that means.
I loved this. I loved
This is such a
waking
good
up to
song.
this. Whatever that means. That is how I feel.
Let's do some doodles, aka.
Oh man, people. I don't think people even realize I still work with Hannah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they realize that. But yes, we are still colleagues. She just lives in the UK.
She's in
And
Dubai right now, so.
she doesn't really make content anymore. She's just like organizing shows and doing all this crazy stuff. So just to answer your question, VZ Fat Cat, she's hitting up big influencers. She's trying to find a way into the vape cabal. I feel like still
Probably.
not working. What did you have to highlight there? Mr. Isaac?
Shout out Alden. He just changed his name to Banned by AA.
Oh,
so Alden
man.
just changed his name to that. I'm gonna give him a better username here, but you
Okay.
can see right there.
Yeah,
Banned
yeah.
by AA. So
I love it.
expect more.
All right. I'm here for it. Now, this is insane. The Wolf of Wall Street's posted this, had to fact check Senator Cynthia Lummis when she stated that gold certificates held by the Federal Reserve are valued at the 1970s price. She is right, and it's nuts. He looked it up. Gold certificates held by the U.S. Treasury are still valued at the 1973 statutory price of $42 an ounce. There is a lot of money, apparently, that we didn't realize as plebs of the Empire of America that we can YOLO into Bitcoin full steam, right?
Indeed.
Full steam. Now, per ounce, this comes out to $42 a unit rather than the current market price of gold. How gold certificates are valued in the U.S. Reserve, the fixed price of $42 an ounce at the U.S. Treasury values its gold reserves based on the statutory price set all the way back in 1973. This remains unchanged despite the market price of gold being significantly higher, currently around $2,000+. You know what? I think it's even higher. I think it's like, what is it, $2,800? Let's go here.
Something close to that, yeah.
Dude, I mean, we have so much money now in buying power in gold. If we're sitting here valuing the amount of gold that we have to the value that it had in 1973 at $42 an ounce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Rich.
It appears we have been rich. Now, yeah, $2,800 a unit. Absolutely crazy to see. And we have seen Cynthia kind of highlighting or, putting the whispers out there, maybe dumping the U.S. gold reserves or degree to them into Bitcoin, right? This could be a very, very big catalyst. The U.S. holds 261 million troy ounces of gold. At the outdated valuation of $42 an ounce, the gold reserve is reported to be at $11 billion on the balance sheet. If marked up to the current market value, the reserves would be worth over $500 billion.
Jesus.
That is juicy.
That's a lot.
That is juicy. And I had to highlight this. It kind of blew my mind thinking about this. We've been talking about the potential they might shave a little off the top in the gold reserves, just throw into the Bitcoin buys over 2026 and beyond, and Beyonce, to buy those 200,000 Bitcoin per year once a treasury is set up to legally hold them. So very, very interesting things to think about here. Now, someone said Trump is buying Arrow.
I'm going to take a look at Arkham Intelligence right now.
Yeah. I mean, why don't I pull it up on the screen?
Okay.
Let's show it. People want to see Arkham Intelligence.
People need to be looking at Arkham Intelligence too. So It's like one of the best sources of information to see what Trump is buying and what other people are buying. Let's go take a look. Yeah.
What we got?
Give me just 1 second here.
World Liberty Fi.
If I could spell correctly.
You can't. Fine.
I know, but it's okay.
It'll get you close.
Let me pull this up, ladies and gentlemen. Give me 1 second here.
Are she close?
Bam. All right. Let's see. They're buying Arrow. So this is World Liberty Fi's their holdings right now. It's Ethereum, Wrapped Bitcoin, Wrapped ETH. Let's see. Ondo.
I know
DNA.
they added a little bit of Chainlink and a little bit of Ethereum.
Where's Link? Yeah, Link is here. They have 6.8 million worth of Link. I don't see any Aerodrome though.
No, I don't.
So I don't think that is true right now. Yeah, there's no Aerodrome. Most of this is just stuff that was sent to the wallet, not them buying. Yeah. So you do have to be aware of that. But if you see bigger buys, like obviously what they're doing with Ethereum and all that, that's them buying. Obviously, no one's going to send them, 67 million of wrapped Bitcoin. But yeah, so no Aerodrome as of right now.
Yeah. Where is the ARC? Like we use Arkham all the time. Where's the token price of this?
That's also a great question.
Let's see here. Oh, this pre-populated Aerodrome first and foremost. Let's look. All right, we're up 1%. I'm going to buy crypto today. We're all going to decide what I'm going to buy. And obviously my last buy, god awful, VVV. But I'm just going to ride it to zero or to, the billions. It's either going to go to zero or go to $1 billion+. So I'm in it. I might die. Right? Holding VVV. I got to decide what else I'm going to buy here. Oh my God. Is that crypto sunglasses? I got Nick's post from today. Him going into the trenches on pump.fun, dude. Because I was like sitting there. I couldn't sleep. I was just reeling, thinking about like 10,000 tokens being created every damn day on Solana. We have some pretty big, I should stake my VVV. That's what I should do. I should finally actually get that because we have like the company doing the Aerodrome liquidity stuff, but I should do the liquidity on VVV just to kind of bring down that average cost. That's what I should do. Good reminder, Mr. Veteran Crypto. Now, with that being said, I want to look at Arkham token here. Arkham. It's at $1.20, 4% on the day.
Not terrible.
Not bad. There's some life here. A lot of work to do. Yeah, this is hard, man, because it's like an intelligence tool that a lot of people use. It's number 240. It's a new product. You would think it had a lot more pumpamentals going on for it, but really not so much. I mean, at least it hasn't broken back down into the red zone of release. It released at 65 cents. So at least it's double what it released at. Yeah. Right. But yeah, a lot of work to do to get back up to those kind of local highs here. So very, very interesting. Now let's keep rolling through the stories because I told who was it? I told Thumbnail Investor we were going to be doing an hour-long show.
When?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's happening today.
Today.
I've been going way over, and
we got things
it shows.
to do.
Okay. Bitcoin has shown nearly 12% gain this month so far. Historically, February shows positive returns almost every year in the last 12 years, except for 2014 and 2020. Will February be another green month? So we're looking at this. I want people's bets. We've only had a few red months of February for Bitcoin at large. And, you know, the 2020, that was kind of the year before the year of the bull. We are currently in now the year of the bull in terms of 4-year cycle stuffs. And I really think that, you know, these wins on the year of the bull, they usually are pretty damn big. You can see 2021, it rose by 36%. But we have something crazy that we have just done. The year's February prior to the bull market, look how much Bitcoin rose after those ETFs went live.
Yeah.
43%. Is the juice already squeezed out of the lemon for Bitcoin? I mean, that makes you wonder. That's the biggest February. Well, actually, the other biggest one was February 2013, where it had 61%. So very, very interesting. I'm thinking it's going to be green just because, you know, it's definitely a bull year. And I have a bullish bias until about November, December of this year. But yeah, it's very, very interesting to see this 43% increase February of. Oh my God, yes.
Holy shit.
What? You
Whoa.
surprised me? This is an actual surprise.
Let me check.
Yes, get in here. Yeah, get this wide set up. Oh my God. No way. I'm not even going to tell him what just happened. I'm not even going to tell him what just happened. Not yet. Hoover. Jesus, Murphy, Mary, and Joseph. Yeah, last night, just, I was driving my wife kind of crazy, sitting here, just ready to just sell it all. Let the vape cabal have everything. It's over. Send it to zero. We've lost. The pump funners won. Look who I got. Yes.
What up?
My dog's going to make your tracksuit a little. Oh, you don't have a full tracksuit on.
I know, it's only.
How have you been,
going
though,
on,
man?
basement?
I've been doing good, you know, just chugging along here. This altcoin win-ish season, like, it is so brutal, bro.
Yeah, I saw you bought VVV.
I got some VVV, yes.
Okay. All
yes. And I feel like fighting Eric Voorhees in the ring now. So, yeah, it's a little aggravating, but I'm going to ride it to zero or into the higher realm.
Well, look, I think Valhalla's right around the corner. By the way, shout out Basement. What's up, guys? It's been too long. I should like
Jesus has arrived.
Glad to be.
So what have you been up to? Like I've been seeing you like trying to work on movie deals or something. Like
Yeah. So I'm standing up a couple movies right now. Packaging the movies, which dark art. What is going on right
he
now?
likes your dick.
Hoover's giving head on air.
Yeah, so raising money and getting actors attached and trying to get jobs. So
Okay.
badass movies.
Okay. Are you gonna do you remember when you had that inspiration of like the haunted operator? Like the operator walking through the woods and it was all like haunted with demons and he had his night vision on and everything.
That is a movie that's a short that
okay. Because that idea has stuck in my head ever since I heard
it's
you talk
a
about
badass
it.
idea.
It is. It is.
So yeah, I want to do that as a short, but the movies that I'm putting on right now, they're pretty good. Producers calling now. So yeah, they're really awesome. They're about $2 million. One of them is a sci-fi thriller. I shouldn't even say this. Do you know
Neil McDonough? No. Isaac,
you
loosen
watch-
up his gate a little bit too, because he's got that sultry voice.
That's right.
So
Yeah, the-
Luke McDonough, who was his name?
Neil McDonough. If you know
Neil?
who Neil McDonough is.
Okay.
Did you watch Tulsa King? Or he just came out with Homestead.
I've seen Homestead.
He's the
Seen
main
Homestead.
guy in Homestead.
Really?
We have an offer out.
No way.
He likes the script.
What?
Yeah, bro. We're
Okay.
doing it, baby. We're doing big stuff.
Dude.
So that's just like a little tip of the iceberg. I shouldn't even say that out loud. Little tip of the iceberg right now, but
That
yeah,
guy's good.
he's really good.
Hold on,
Like,
I just got to show.
nothing will make you feel like you're, I've been struggling with imposter syndrome. Like people are going to figure out that I actually don't know what I'm doing. But then when someone like Neil reads your script
Huh.
and he's like, I want to do your movie. That makes you feel really, really good.
Fuck yeah, dude. That is sick, man. I like that.
Yeah.
God, you made my day surprising me like this, man.
Hey, I finally had some free time.
And I was like, I was going to do just an hour-long show.
We got to go like 3 hours today. I got alpha. I got things to say. Me and Drew got a lot of catching up to do.
I know.
The basement's here. Isaac is still here somehow.
I know.
Somehow.
So-
Some way. I'm here.
Well, it's like, it's child slavery, basically.
Yes, the
Even
children yearn for the mines.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why they're playing.
But I got to
Minecraft.
get him an AR-15 to make up for it. That's how
I'll take an AR-15 any day.
Look, I heard that the PSA AR-15 is fine
It is great.
for $400.
Absolutely.
Just get a PSA. I'll probably get a PSA.
It's a tight
AR-15.
pattern. It's like the pattern is only like a half inch, maybe different than like a BCM pattern. And a BCM is like kind of one of the nicer ones.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, if you're like a tier 1 operator, Delta Force, yeah, you need like the Daniel defense.
Yeah.
But if you're just plinking and some home defense, I promise you the PSA AR is going to be fine. By the way, did you see that Smith & Wesson came out with a 5.7?
No, they didn't. What?
They came out with a 5.7 handgun. This thing is sick.
Okay.
It is badass.
Okay.
And it's like $700.
That's not too expensive.
It's-
5.7.
The regular one by FN is $1,500.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, FNs are always so expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Have you been watching the RFK confirmations and all this BS going on?
The RFK confirmations, the Cash Patel
Dude.
Cash Patel is bullying. He is bullying these senators, and I love it.
Yeah, we have an insane clip from RFK talking to Elizabeth Warren yesterday. Let's have a look at what's going on
Okay.
over here. It's nuts.
Take a look.
I mean,
Amazing.
I can't believe that she went.
I saw that part.
I mean, and then look, he just can't stand it. The face just tells me how he feels right now. RFK is terrifying the medical industrial complex.
Did you see him slipping Zins?
Yes, bro. We covered it yesterday. He is one of us, man.
Totally one.
He is one of, and I'm always sneaking Zins, you know. But yeah, it's pretty interesting seeing Kash Patel terrify, because not only does he know what the CIA's been up to, but he also knows what Congress has been up to with the backdoor trades and all this bullshit Nancy Pelosi's been up to. So it's pretty exciting times on those Senate confirmation hearings. We do see the left, they're quite aggravated. The U.S. House Majority Hakeem Jeffries calls out, and he's ready to fight. Let's have a listen.
We are going to fight it legislatively. We are going to fight it in the courts. And we're going to fight it in the streets.
They look like they have no fucking energy to fight. How defeated does this group look to you?
I mean, BLM is pretty much done.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, it's over. Would you see Senator Buttigieg?
What did he do?
He removed the pronouns from his bio.
Did he really?
On X, yes.
Oh my God.
2 days ago, he had he/him, and now there are no pronouns in his bio. Interesting how that was like a human rights statement.
Right.
Like 60 days ago, and now it's just like,
Yeah. I
Did
mean,
you also see Meta did that? Mark Zuckerberg took the pronouns off of Meta. Whatever. That was pretty dope.
we have Meta like up against ChatGPT, then DeepSeek comes out of nowhere and nukes $1 trillion off of the market caps.
you know what? I was
crazy.
so bullish seeing the Trumps buy ETH at the bottom.
That was a good look.
That's when I knew. I was like, all right, yeah, we're going to be fine.
That was a good look. And I wonder, Isaac, can you do something for me real quick?
Sure.
So I just want to see, okay? I just want to see something real quick. What would happen if we mess with the Chat GPT logo?
Oh yes. Let's go ahead.
I want to know
and mess around.
what
with
would
this, ladies and
happen here.
gentlemen.
And let's just say,
Goodbye to all of our sponsors.
what
Yeah,
sponsor?
we're
all the
good.
sponsors are
Okay,
gone.
and first of all, buy an Arculus. Code BASE10. I got a lot of actual sponsors that are about ready to sign up with us, too.
Hell yeah.
It feels good. Like we're coming back to
Yeah.
life. But I want to see what would happen if we just, see what's behind the curtain here.
So,
give me a rundown.
yeah,
here.
you take the ChatGPT logo, right? You copy it on top of it, and then you just flip it.
Boom.
Huh. Boom.
Whoa.
Now, what is that, ladies and gentlemen?
Guys.
Satanism.
That's not a pentagram?
I know it's not a pentagram, but people don't know how to
It's
tell
the
5
other
from
one.
6.
It's the other one.
So we're still trying to hold on to sponsors, you know what I mean? But I can visually show what happens if you just flip the Chat GPT logo.
I have DeepSeek on my other phone. Still have it.
I saw you trolling saying that you installed it on a TI-80 or something like that.
Yeah,
like
83 plus. Yeah, I'm running
30.
a local.
Oh my God. Also, Trump's been up to a lot of deals and movements. Democrats are realizing the outrage machine can't keep pace with Trump.
It's only been a week, bro.
I know. They're already exhausted.
It feels like he's been in office for like 6 months, bro.
Yeah. I mean, as soon as this sums it up perfectly, Charlie Kirk is talking about as soon as the resistance talking points are disrupted, he hits them with 2 or 3 more moves. Full spectrum dominance from President Trump. Absolutely keeping the Democrat. They don't even know what to be upset about today because he's moving so fast.
I've seen him squawking about the FAA because, like, the head of the FAA retired on January 20th, and so now that's why the plane got hit, according to them.
There's a lot of questions on why that plane. Manawak sent me a little bit closer of a view of the. We may as well go in here. We're going in. Now, and I do want to preface, it does look like the Decepticon that everyone thought was driving the BlackRock. That's false.
Fake news.
He is alive. It is alive. Now, this is the actual video, a little bit closer video.
Showed previously unseen angles of the collision between an American Airlines flight and a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter. In the first video, the Black Hawk can be seen flying.
So it's right here. This is the Black Hawk.
From the left side of the screen.
Black Hawk?
Yeah, it's just sitting there hovering position.
Can be seen flying towards the airport before the.
And it is twice the height that it's supposed to be over this specific location.
And that's because you're in the flight path, right?
Well, and you're supposed to be at 200 feet.
Not all helicopters all the time.
Not all the time, but in this specific spot. And Trump came out and talked about this today. He's like, what the fuck were they doing? And, it's a Black Hawk helicopter. I think that, let me know. I'm assuming that there's some pretty good sensor systems on Black Hawk helicopters. You got 2 pilots, right? Like, how in the hell did this happen? How in the hell did this happen?
Yeah. Pete Hegseth is going to tell us. Like,
I doubt
we're
it.
We're not going to have the Fugazi. I mean, they came out the other day. They were like, yeah, all the drones, they were just people, or the flying objects over New Jersey. It was just other people's drones.
Yeah. Yeah. There's DCA and praise clarifying it. Around that spot, you're supposed to be at 200 feet, and it was at 350 feet. Veteran 1,000-foot vertical separation by regulations. I also listened to the transmission between the tower and the helicopter, and they said it was like a visual responsibility highlight. They basically said, yes, we're responsible for visually verifying this specific airplane twice, and then they end up hitting it. It's the weirdest situation. I wonder who was on that plane. I wonder who was on that plane.
It wasn't anyone in the government. I think it was normies. Just still a terrible
What if it was like Russian oligarchs that were like up to some,
on a commuter plane coming from Kansas City?
That's true. That's true.
I think it was just some normies and this terrible tragedy.
Yeah. So crazy. It just, I have a hard time. I'll move on.
Indy Halo says, Nick, good to see you again. Are you still holding Pyth? Yes, I actually had it staked, even though I was technically not allowed to have it staked because I'm a U.S. citizen, hoping for some type of reward anyway, but I unstaked it all. So yeah, Pyth is one of my biggest bags.
And that's my VVV.
Yeah.
It's like my VVV. Pith, I think it's going to hit all-time highs in the rise of the markets at large, but I don't think that it's going to pass that. I don't, because I think that Chainlink's already locked up the market in terms of it, but it's going to be a good competitor.
Yeah.
Solana is going to help it at least get to the all-time high.
Yeah. It's the Link of Solana. Will it be as huge as Link?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going to surpass Link. No, but I'm enjoying the ETH pump. That's
yeah, absolutely. And what are your thoughts on this whole income tax? Doing away with income tax Trump has been talking about, because a lot of people can't fathom that it's real.
Yeah, I mean, the United States existed without an income tax for most of the time that we've been around. Now the situation's different now, but I think first of all, it's going to take a lot of legislation to pass. He can't just do it with an executive order. Executive orders are great, but they only last as long as the president.
Right.
Law way more powerful because it gets voted in. And then to remove it, then you got to basically do another vote, which takes a lot of political capital. I think he's going to vastly change the tax code. I don't think we'll ever fully get rid of the income tax.
Okay.
Because the giant lobby, TurboTax basically lobbies every year to make sure that the tax code remains as shitty as possible. So you use their stuff because they're just one giant welfare queen.
Yeah.
What can you do at the end of when you file your taxes with TurboTax? You can write off your tax prep on your taxes. So they're just like Coca-Cola. They're just a welfare queen. That is their gravy train.
You know, I mean, it's something that's like, I don't think we're going to have airdropped QE to people like we did last cycle.
No stimmies?
No stimmies
No,
coming out of
no.
the sky. But I do think that like a little bit of reprieval on the income tax.
Well, his ERS, the external revenue source.
That might actually be a
Guys, if we're returning back to lucre and plunder...
Speaking of plundering, can we go to we covered the amendments that Congress can put into place to basically give us the ability to go down to the border
letter of marque
and just hijack whatever we want because it's a national security threat.
I swear to God, you, me, Bobby, and maybe one other person, we're going to do an A-team and we're going to the border and we're going to plunder the coyotes until they're gone.
Well,
it will be great.
Veteran would probably want to come.
I got my Suburban too.
You got your Suburban.
So that is our desert rig.
Okay.
Your Sienna, my Suburban, whatever Bobby's got.
I'm keeping the Sienna too.
You have to.
My mechanic told me it's like he's never seen a vehicle of 2012 be in such good condition.
Well, you have to.
He said that they're basically tanks without armor that just don't sell. He had a buyer too that would overpay for the Sienna. He was begging me not to.
Don't do that.
So here's what happened after Trump imposed 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico, causing a sharp drop in the Canadian dollar.
Good. This is negotiation one-on-one. Everyone, all the libtards, like, oh my gosh, you know what's going to happen? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yes, it's called negotiating.
Yeah. He just, he's a tough negotiator. You can't really, he's not going to meet you a couple times after like 4 months of missing your calls and then eventually, talk to you about it. He's going to do it in the middle of the night while the poor, exhausted, what do you call them? Journalists are just sitting there taking pictures, wide-eyed, shocked that it's happening.
Like, tell me you've never read The Art of the Deal without telling me. Like, he wrote a book on it.
Yeah.
Just read his book and you're going to know what he's doing. People are so dumb.
Hoover, you're really...
Hoover missed me.
Yeah.
Well, he was a young pup the last time I saw him, and now he's still a young pup, but bigger.
Yep. See, veteran crypto is all about it. Desert piracy.
Vet, do you want to be in the A-team?
I know. He's gonna come, but we need Congress to sign that into
And
to
as
play.
soon as they do, I'm right there, baby. Have you signed up for the press?
I did.
White House press pass.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Now we need to keep pressing Sam Arms.
Yeah.
To get us through that, Isaac.
Yeah,
I've been
text him
texting
again.
Sam.
You know the plan, Isaac.
I do know the plan.
Okay.
Sam is. You know who Sam is simping for?
Who is that?
That chick who was on the cover of New Yorker, the Cruel Kids table.
Oh yeah.
He's like sliding into her DMs.
Are you
Don't-
serious?
I told him to. I said, "Boy, get in there."
Oh my god.
She's hot.
Oh my god.
We don't have a hot girl calendar. Damn it.
I know. Well, I didn't get another one.
And
the
leave for
year went
6
by.
months, and we don't have a hot girl calendar.
No hot girl. Pets' heads are falling off. Now this is from a construction site. I think this is out of Texas. Only 3 out of 27 guys showed up for work due to the immigration checkpoints and raids.
That is not Texas. I can promise you.
Where does this look like? This is kind of like Oregon.
Yeah, that looks like the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, some guys said, but I would agree with this. If we see a lack of people that were doing the labor, this gives pressure for American wages, right?
Yes, and you know what? There will be a huge pullback on demand for regular food and shelter.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens when there's a lack of demand? Prices go down.
That's true. And we've already have like machinery that can at large automate the pulling of farm
I love
goods. It's a lot of people are like, who's gonna? And how jacked up is it that they wanted to keep illegal people in the country to do an extremely dangerous job at an exponentially low wage?
Poverty wages. Yeah.
Poverty wages.
Because Democrats love slaves.
That's what it
They
is.
just they cannot fathom an economy not running on slaves. That's why the Democrats, they're like, who's going to pick the crops back in the 1700s?
Right.
Who's going to pick all the cotton? We can't pay these Africans. And then now they're saying, well, who's going to pick all your strawberries?
Right.
Checkmate, conservatives. It's got to be Pablo working for $1 an hour.
It's so jacked. When you really sit back and think about it, what they're like saying, it's really, really
what's
crazy.
going to be great, and I've been thinking about this a lot, is automated Americans. So you have the synthesis of Americans with automation, and now you're going to be able to get paid $28 an hour to pick strawberries or pull potatoes, but you're going to do it with like some like AI powered exosuit.
Yeah.
So it only takes 4 teenagers
right
to pick the fields instead of 24 because you're doing it with robots and the cost goes way down.
Just buy the Wii robot. Just buy a crew of Wii robots. And then you're the robot master.
See?
There it is. How did we end up on this?
I don't know, but I'm here for
the
it.
show.
Yeah.
I derail it.
I'm the AI guy, so I'm here for it.
Now
Gustavo Vallejos is like, hey, what? Gustavo knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Now we gotta get talking about crypto here. Not a big fan of fractals. This one looking pretty good. From Zeus. This is altcoins 2020. Okay. Yeah. A lot of, get my face out of the way so we can see this. Because I need some hopium here. So basically, this is the altcoin market cap in this time frame, basically coming up to the beginning of 2021. 2021 is where things really started getting fun. Ethereum started moving, and there was some pain experienced before this with 2 kind of prove it points for support. Now we have kind of a similar situation, but there are some differences I want to highlight. We have higher lows on these prove it points right here. The prove it points in the previous market were lower lows. But in general, the downward trend line does essentially look the same, and we are looking to bounce off of this trend line. I want to look at a few different versions of this. This is chaos. Doge going in for its own trust through Grayscale.
And then it dumped.
Yeah. It's like you get like the news that would have just skyrocketed Doge last cycle, right? I mean, Elon went on and it got like 69 cents. If they had like a trust come out or any ETF conversations last cycle, bananas. It's what the aggravation with how diluted the market is with all these bullshit projects.
Yeah, there is that, and then I think there's just general kind of like Trump presidency. The market doesn't know what he's going to do.
It's a shock and awe moment.
Yeah. Like we're bullish, but we don't know which direction of bullishness is going to go.
Absolutely. And then just another piece about this, Matthew Hyland highlighting Ethereum and its potential time to finally start pushing down Bitcoin dominance like it did back in more so 2017.
Yeah, 1,000%. And I've heard these allegories to 2017 all the way back in October of last year. Mario Nafal actually posted a similar thing with the price of Ethereum for the past.
Absolutely.
It just lagged.
We're going to look at that chart too, because, and the reason why this market makes more sense than like the 2021 market, I'll show you guys just visually here what we're talking about, because this matters a lot. The velocity of upswing for Bitcoin has mirrored 2017 more closely than 2020 because we had double tops. Crap out of the way.
Tops. Bad Fox, I love your tea.
Oh my God.
She said she likes Matthew Hyland's tea. She actually does PA.
Yeah. I know. I follow her. Here's the here's kind of the double top blue balled situation that we had.
That's the same Bankman-Fried, man boots, double top.
And this is, we're going to zoom in a little bit more here. I don't know if this actually goes back to 2013. I'm going to have to go to index. Here we go. This will be it. Index. Here is the old school one. So the velocity that we recaptured this all-time high, that's where that idea that, and it was from just kind of this it happened too quick moment with this wick, and you come back down, you play in here for a little bit longer than normal on recapturing previous all-time highs.
Yep.
So the whole comparison to 2017 makes quite a bit of sense. I want to look into this. This is the 2017 Bitcoin dominance level. There's a lot less competition.
Gee whiz.
You see, it's a little bit more stable than it is now.
Well, what were the interest rates in 2017? They weren't at zero.
Yeah, let's see. Let's find out. Interest rates, Fed, 2017. I believe they're around, well, let's see. Oh my God.
Okay, so they were still low, but they weren't at ZIF.
Right.
Okay.
1.25, 1.5.
We're at 5-ish?
What are the current Fed rates? Current Fed rate. I believe they're
4.25. So we're not too far off. And if we do get a couple cuts this year, then the macro is starting to fall in line more with 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll never get to 2021 where there's zero interest.
Right.
That will never happen again.
And that's why I don't even feel like messing with the mortgage I have. You know, like, I mean, I set out in crypto to like, eventually I'm going to have literally no mortgage, but now truthfully, like, it's a very low interest rate.
Especially if you can take out your, like, basically a bag and put it in a high, like, if you could take out 100K cycle, I don't know how much you have left on your mortgage. I've got basically about 100K.
Yeah. I got about the same.
Okay. So if I take out 100K and I get it in like a 7%, basically I could pay off my mortgage with the interest that I'm earning now.
Okay.
So now, once you get that flywheel in a thing where you're making 7 or 10% interest, your mortgage payment comes off of that interest dividends, and you get to keep most of that 100K.
So I haven't even thought of that.
Yeah, you get that flywheel going, and now you just set it and forget it.
Yeah.
And then when your mortgage is paid off in 5 years, then you've got 100K just sitting there.
That would be good. That'd be very good.
Now you have 100K in cash, liquid, and a paid off asset instead of dumping it onto that paid off asset and your cash is gone.
Right. Because the other idea is like to just rent it out and then go get another house.
Yeah, but closer. Rent to who now?
And the rental prices are falling off a cliff.
Yeah, son. My neighborhood has gotten very quiet.
Has it really?
Oh, yes. Because I live in a blue collar neighborhood.
Oh,
it has gotten very, very quiet.
Well, I saw some stuff made me. This is what kept me up last night. Honestly, this is the graph that kept me up last night. Bitcoin dominance. We're zooming in hard on this thing. Look at these peaks. So before, kind of the beginning of this week or the experience this week, this is setting up to be just another lower high. But this spike right here came within a bee's dick of being higher than the spike on December 16th. Very, very close.
Yep.
And when I'm looking at this, these cycles previous did not have Bitcoin ETFs. They did not have these longer term holding asset managers shilling Bitcoin to Wall Street, right?
Yep.
We did not have nation states talking about holding Bitcoin on their balance sheet at all. So what worries me, I mean, it's a great thing to hear. Wow, they're adopting Bitcoin and all this stuff. What worries me in terms of altcoins, because I'm heavily overexposed to Chainlink.
Everyone is heavily overexposed to altcoin.
Yes.
Oh, by going on X.
Yes. Is that this just starts going back on up.
No.
Right.
No,
That's the nightmare scenario. That is the nightmare scenario.
Well, some of the part, and yes to that, part of the nightmare is, and TradingView is putting those ads up all the time.
Oh, no, it drives me nuts.
Is interest rates in 2021 were basically nothing. So you dummy, why would you not stake your Ethereum for 4%?
Right.
Well, now 4% sucks. You can get a CD for like 7%.
100%. Absolutely.
And you're not locked up for a long time. You can pull it out in 3 months. So they got to fix the incentives to get people back into crypto. I remember back in 2022, we were saying if there's any yield over that's double digits, it's suspect. It's not going to work. I would say that does work now.
Okay.
Double digit yields, like a 11 or 12% yield, could work now because we have interest rates that are so much higher. But DeFi's got to get back on it.
That's a good point. So maybe not be so worried as we were in like a zero interest rate environment when we see things giving that 10% on up. Because that was kind of like where I get a red flag and be like, how is this sustainable?
Yeah.
But if everyone's looking for that kind of yield,
and the government has raised the floor on what a return could be now. I mean, I think you can get I'm going to speak out of turn here. I think you can get a T-bill that returns 10%.
A T-bill? No, I think they're 5%.
Okay, 5.
But that's a lot.
That's more than the Ethereum staking returns.
Right.
So if you're an institution, are you going to put it into a decentralized big dick Vitalik thing or the U.S. government?
Right.
You're going to go with the U.S. government. But if Ethereum can if everyone, Cosmos.
Dude, what happened to Cosmos,
Cosmos. Bro? Okay, look, I didn't want to say this, and I'm sorry I'm derailing the show again. I was bullish on Cosmos. If Cosmos does not get, what's Cosmos at right now? What's Celestia
let's
at right
look.
now? Is it at $5?
It's $5.
If Celestia does not hit $25, I'm going to find everyone at Because Bitcoin and break their legs. I said it. Wabi, all you dicks. If it does not hit $25, I'm gonna break your legs.
Celestia is at
$4 right now.
and 44
Look at
cents
that bullshit.
Look at this. Polymarket odds. To make things worse, Polymarket odds of an XRP ETF to be approved this year, reaching all-time highs.
I mean, they've been talking about this for forever. BlackRock has had that filing for what, 2 years now? Yeah,
well,
sure, fine.
I don't think it's BlackRock. It's not BlackRock.
No,
it's not BlackRock. BlackRock's not going. It's the other ones, the smaller ones. You know what I mean? BlackRock only has Bitcoin and Ethereum interest. Okay. But if it was a BlackRock one, that shit would already be done.
Interesting.
I agree that this is going to get approved. Celestia is pain. Celestia is pain.
Yeah, I am heavily overexposed to Celestia. I staked it. You get really good returns, but it doesn't matter if number don't go up. And like the Discord is just, if you want to see sadness in a Discord, just go to the Celestia Discord.
Really?
People are like, this is so boring. Nothing's happening.
God.
Yeah, it's because everyone was promised airdrops for Celestia and no one got any. I had mine staked for a year.
Airdrops are kind of a weird thing, like Pudgy Penguins. It's huge, groundbreaking airdrop just nukes the price.
Yeah, because the whales were like, yee.
Yeah, I mean, people were buying Pudgy Penguins just to get the airdrop. And then the airdrop for VVV, not great. Not great.
Did we learn nothing from ApeCoin?
Apparently not. Apparently not. Cosmos Ghost Chain now. Cosmos at $6.30. It's in the red zone if you're looking at it on the entire price chart.
I think my average entry. Oh, this is Cosmos.
Yeah.
My average entry on Celestia is way too high. Is
it?
I'm embarrassed to say what it is, but
Cosmos.
Don't ever buy Cosmos because they messed up their tokenomics. But the Tendermint, the programming language that Celestia and all these things in the Cosmos ecosystem runs on is good.
I know. That's what we thought was so good about it.
I know.
Now we're going to talk about another pretty bullish thing that I'm seeing. So what this is the crypto market cap with all the others, everything excluding Bitcoin and I believe Ethereum. Okay. So it's currently, what's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
This is at about $330 billion right now. And if I want to zoom in here and go way back in time, you kind of really got to look at this thing closely. So on this market from 2017, you see kind of that initial pump. People are like, wow, we're geniuses. Sell off. Then a pump. Wow, we're super cool. Oh my God, it keeps going up and we've just created a bunch of millionaires. But the thing within this is the money flow. So you see this initial pump of the money flow, but then it's followed by a nice smooth-edged double bounce, and you get two bubbles basically on the money flow in the 2017 bull market. You fast forward to the 2020-2021 bull market. We're going to look at this thing very closely as well. You get the same type of thing. You get the pump. Oh my God, we're geniuses. Boom. Everyone sells off because they got some bills to pay. Baby mamas are coming. They need to get things handled, right? And then the market's like, cool, the Jeets are out. Let's pump again. And again, it's a harder to see because it's such a big money flow increase that happened in 2021, but it's a double bubble once again. And you end up with a long, juicy bull market of money flow. Now, here we are in our current scenario. And really, this market cap, I do believe, is going to be moving up into the multiple $1 trillion realm. I think that others, I think meme coins are going to be making up $1 trillion worth of market cap in and of themselves.
Sad.
So, and I know it's sad, but you know what? It is what it is. So, where we're at?
Super chat.
Oh, MVino, Canuck Bucks, reporting for the Nictatorship. Nick, that F guy wants to be in a movie. Who's that F guy?
I don't know.
Get him on.
Yeah.
Get him on.
Yeah, look, man, it's making a movie is a miracle. Every movie that gets made is a miracle. I am at the precipice of any phone call right now could get this thing going.
Okay.
But
okay.
You just never know.
Yeah. But for our bags, I think that what we're looking at here is the same type of thing. We pump up. Oh my God, we're geniuses. Sell off. Baby mamas get paid here.
Can you zoom in a little bit so we can see the scale of what we're talking about?
Absolutely.
Are we talking about wife changing money?
We're talking about wife changing money because we're currently at a $340 billion market cap on the others, okay, excluding Ethereum and Bitcoin.
Okay.
It is, of my opinion, that we're going to head into the $1 to $3 trillion market cap realm.
And that's going to be mostly off the back of RWAs.
Basically. And meme
Tokenized
coins.
everything.
Meme coins too.
You still believe in the meme coin super
I believe
cycle?
in the stupidity of people.
I am heavily overexposed in meme coins. Do you want to
Yeah.
know what my meme coins are?
What are your
I
meme
have
coins?
big. So I was sitting on like there's like 6 or 7 ETH.
Mhm.
I put 1 ETH into all the majors.
Okay. God. I don't like where this is going. What are
Yeah.
what are you holding
Like
right
a lot.
now?
Like I have a lot of Pepe.
Pepe
I
had
have-
a good day today.
I have a lot of Mog.
Oh God. Okay.
I have a lot of Whiff,
Mhm.
which is not ETH. It was Solana. I put like 5 Sol into Whiff.
Mhm.
And then Land Wolf.
Land Wolf.
The fuck
Land
is
Wolf.
that?
So what has been performing the best for you?
None of them. They've all been horrible. They've all gone. I've halved my bags. But that's the thing with memes. Like they go down 50%, and then what do? They go up 400%.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for. I will tell you right now, though, my butthole bag is amazing,
Is it really?
dude. I literally put $100 into butthole.
Mhm.
I've 10x'd it,
Oh my God.
and it is still moving. Altcoin Gordon, this guy is like an incredible X account you need to be following. He's been maximizing butthole.
Yeah.
Like you should pull up the butthole chart on Dex.
All right, we're pulling up the butthole.
I got
chart.
in. I shit you not. I got in.
See, the jokes just make them. So you shit me not.
I
You got
shit you
into
not.
butthole.
Look here with fart coin. Every fart has to have a butthole.
Yeah, it's such.
Butthole coin. Here it is. Look at
All right.
Yes. So we're at what's the market cap? 51 million.
Microcap.
Microcap.
That's a cup and handle.
I got in at 700,000.
Jeez.
Jesus.
I've already taken out profits. I
What?
took out my initial.
700,000.
Yeah, you got to be on Dex Screener to get the good.
Yeah.
But this is a extremely strong coin.
Okay.
Butthole
Man.
putting in the work, guys. Butthole. If you look on the chart, the butthole entry is getting smaller and tighter and tighter. You're gonna have to force your way in.
I'm doing it.
But
You are
if you can, by the way, this segment's sponsored by 2Bit. If you can, everyone's got to have a little butthole.
Oh my God, dude. See, and I had to cover the story of the first illegal fart case yesterday.
Yeah.
Right. And then fart coin rips by 30%.
I know.
These are the gifts that keep.
You got to hold your butthole.
And I don't think that the $1 trillion market cap means that like what they called blue chips are going to be the ones that absorb. They always are looking for something new.
Yeah.
They're always rotating. They're always trying to find something new. So I'm really glad that you have a project that's doing well for you within this because it's been a slaughterhouse on there.
It was bad. The trenches were bad yesterday.
Yeah. So on this chart, I think that what we're seeing here is essentially the finishing off of that first small bubble. The baby mama's getting paid, and then we can have some fun into the rest of this year.
And where do you think that's going to top out at?
I could see us more so around like the 1.5 to 2 trillion on the other side.
No, I mean like time frame.
Oh, November, October. I think
For-
it's going to be pretty much the same.
For alts or for Bitcoin?
For Bitcoin, but I think alts, like the best part of alts will probably be in May, maybe June
Next year?
of this year. I don't think it's going into 2026.
Do you think alts are going to pop before Bitcoin?
No, Bitcoin's going to pop a
I'm
lot.
talking about like the Pico top for Bitcoin for this cycle,
Yeah,
I think is in November.
yeah, around there.
Because that would be way later than the 4-year cycle.
Yeah, well, I think that it's been a theory of mine that we're not going to see the U.S. actively buying Bitcoin this year.
Okay.
But I do think that we'll have the news that they're like, all right, guys, we got the treasury all set up to buy at the end of this year.
Interesting.
And that gives Bitcoin one last huge fucking hurrah. And then it'll fall back down and the U.S. comes in 2026 and 2027 shoveling Bitcoin into the treasury at lows.
So we're not going to get 80% correct.
I think more like 50 or 60%. Yeah, because if we have the conversations of the U.S. planning to buy it,
Yeah.
I can't really see an 80% drawback if everyone knows the world reserve currency is looking to back itself with it.
Interesting.
That's kind of hard for me to imagine happening.
Yeah.
So
Well, we don't have any worries about Europe buying Bitcoin.
yeah.
Europe is so dumb.
Dude, I was talking about the legislation yesterday. The legislation is not moving at all in positive way for European Union countries.
Oh yeah, they're so boned.
They're leaving themselves completely out. Like China and Russia are going to completely outpace them. I did see this. Speaking of China, Hong Kong, the SFC issued a first crypto license of 2025 for AVAX, Bitcoin, Chainlink, and Ethereum. I need this. I need this badly because I stay up late at night. I'm losing a lot of sleep over wondering. I'm doing as much research as I can to verify we're still on track. And at large, it does look like we're still on track. But at times, you feel a little bit crazy. Right?
Yeah.
At times, you feel a little crazy.
Yep.
So, and it's probably my fault for being so zoomed in. My wife said it perfectly too. Like you feel this pain because of how zoomed in you are on the markets.
True.
You know, and it is. I'm trying to deliver all the information to you guys, and that is the price that I pay. I've been covering this guy's account. Imperator, crypto influencer who just dumped on your fucking head for $1 million in profits, wants to tell you why the next daily runner will retire you. You already lost it all on the last 5 daily runners.
Yeah,
Here
there are no daily runners. It is the LA vape cabal, and they're all out to destroy you.
Yeah.
Get off of pump.fun. Won't make any money on there. I mean, I saw it's like 99% of all wallets that have been trading on pump.fun are in.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, your words that you put on Twitter last night.
Yep.
Really, like I just got done watching this video. Let's watch this video real quick. This is Frank DeGotts.
We're in the trenches super cycle, like on-chain super cycle, where macro matters less. The opportunities on chain are just going to keep happening for the rest of our life. You're really like trying to build the skill of clicking buttons and printing money on the internet. That's what you're really trying to do. Yeah. And
so these guys have built out an audience big enough to basically flywheel microcaps into the $50-100 million realm. And then they sell everything, and everyone wonders why it happened that time. And then they get shilled a new one. It's happening every single night, right? And
but they can't do that with the top 200 because they're big. Then you're messing with CZ.
Yes,
and CZ is the 4-year cycle. I am convinced he controls the 4-year cycle. He knew Satoshi, and he is going to make the 4-year cycle continue because that guy, every time he tweets. You need to understand, he tweeted like a couple weeks ago when Bitcoin was at 102K. He said, "Isn't Bitcoin at 100K boring?" And I said, "Something huge is about to happen with Bitcoin, and I think it's going to go lower." And what did it do? We ripped down.
Dude, I mean, and he's like Binance liquidation levels seem to play out every single time.
Shout out to Marty Party.
Yeah, Marty Party's great for that.
Pulling the covers away from Wintermute, the market maker, and Binance is just running the table right now.
100%. So and people didn't understand what I was talking about with that, but I was like, I eat and breathe off of the Binance liquidation levels because every single time they have something over $50 million pop up on the liquidation line, boom, just a candle out of nowhere. It makes no sense, rips down. Sends back up, and it's the exchange. It's not really people that are selling. It's the exchange just offloading and then reloading.
It is. The holders are fine. We're holding. We're all very sad, but we're there. We're holding, and Binance is just like, you know, he sold bump it. You know, he is Bogdanov.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You should play that video for the people.
Which one?
He sold bump it.
Oh yeah, we should. I got to go to your words that you wrote last night though, because it really struck a chord with me, and people need to understand what's going on pump.fun because we have some pump.fun stories.
Yeah.
Go over this, Nick, for the people at home. Just explain what you're talking.
I'll read it. So this is basically how I was feeling last night. I locked in for 6 hours. People were talking about the trenches, and here's what I spent 6 hours in the trenches today and noticed one major thing. Pump fun is different now. Last year it was giddy and quirky and fun, which really that was the mood.
It was so great.
It was great.
It
was silly. It was ridiculous, and people would hang on and see what a project was. Now the meta changes every 10 minutes. There's no euphoria, no ride. It's all back alley, knife fighting, PvP, high slippage, full Jeet warfare. Nothing sticks around for more than 30 minutes unless you're in the LA Vape Cabal.
Can we make a short of like you fighting an Indian dude in the back of a bar alley for your meme coin bags?
I mean, that's what I do every weekend, but sure, yeah. It sucks. Top 200 alts are fun and stick around for the party. The trenches are just that. The trench is rotten, hectic, filthy, and pointless. You may survive, but everyone goes and loses a little bit of themselves. At least in a casino, you get free drinks, a massage, and some funny banter while getting robbed.
loses a little bit of themselves.
And that's what I thought. At the end of the night, it was like, 9:00. My kids were in bed.
Mm.
And I was just like, okay, look, I 2X my bag.
Mm.
And I set some other levels on Bull X. And that was it. I'm just like, so gross.
And they don't even give you a massage on the way. It's
I felt like that Lily whatever girl who got banged by like 100 dudes in a day.
She's trying to get 1,000 now.
Which was Harry Sisson's idea, by the way.
My Bull X account was that Lily whatever girl.
Oh my God.
Just getting absolutely railed nonstop by G.
Well, speaking of getting railed nonstop by Jeets, check this out.
Oh God.
Charles Hoskinson. Didn't see that coming.
This guy's an idiot. Zero. Yeah. He doesn't know how things work. He didn't wreck anyone.
Right.
He burned the supply and then the Jeets. Go ahead.
No, I mean, there was no liquidity to actually pay the people.
I know.
The amount of value that was shown on their little computer screen is a thing that, apparently Zero doesn't understand. Here's Charles Hoskinson. He's saying single-handedly wrecked holders of the meme coin, saying it was worth $80 million live on stream. He destroyed it all, and he stated, don't do it again. Let's go to Chucky Ho-Ho's moment here. I think it was at about 2 minutes.
I was watching this live when it happened.
Did you really?
The chat was going insane.
The burner
let's check this
address.
out.
We tested it. He sent to Hosky. I set some of that Agent Sneck that you guys sent me. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to destroy all of this token live. I think it's the first time in my life I've ever burned $60 million of book value, but fuck it, let's do it.
That's what it says, book value.
Here's the address to that. Let me just go ahead and verify that.
So casual.
No, hang on. I don't believe that's the right address. Just a second.
So cash.
Actually, yes, that is. That's the script address of the smart contract. Good. So let me go ahead and do that.
I am so glad I didn't buy this damn meme coin yesterday. I know DZ is very plugged into Cardano. He's very, very excited about it. And he came down.
Wrecked?
No, I don't think he got wrecked because he took his initials out, which is good practice. Talk about it on the show a lot. Take initials out. He came down when I was like getting ready to work out. He's like, dude, I found this meme coin that Chucky is going to talk about. And I'm like, all right, cool. Send me the address or whatever it is. He didn't even tell me the name. He's like, right on. He like goes out and then he comes back in the next morning. He's like, I 10X, 15X. Did you buy it? And I was like, you never sent me the message. I was like, I got no message.
Hate that.
Oh my God. It's just like, what the hell? It's just been kind of compounding things this week that have added up to like me really, really wishing that Ben Armstrong would get in the ring. Like, and that's
you know what? That's a person I haven't even thought about for the past 6 months.
And I haven't either, but like
I've never even said his name out loud. I don't care about
I
that
know.
at all.
I know.
I know.
I'm still in the trenches though. I'm still
I know
there.
you're in the trenches.
So we got the Hodge twins. You know the Hodge twins.
I love
right?
those guys.
These are my favorite.
These guys came out and talked about XRP last night. Let's have a listen.
I want to talk about XRP. We used to hold a lot of XRP. Yeah. We had a lot of XRP, man. I thought that shit was going to 589. That's what I was told. And you know what? When we was XRP YouTubers, I mean, we did a lot of XRP videos. Somebody sent me a whole bunch of shit, them damn shit cones. Like, I want to say $5,000 worth of. Yeah, they would come mysteriously, like to my wallet. Every like put my link right down in the video. Yeah, somebody was sending us a lot of money. Yeah, but eventually I was like, you know what? This is a shit cone. Because think about it. They're being sued right now, but think about it. Can Ripple survive without XRP? I know XRP, it can survive without Ripple, but financially, can Ripple survive without XRP? Because they didn't dumped a whole lot of that shit cone over the last Yeah, like how much is Ripple worth? I mean, how much money can you make selling software to banks?
XRP is worth?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
How much is that damn software? It ain't nowhere near the amount of money you can make selling a shit cone to people.
This is just such a brutal truth.
Hey, think about this. Jed McCaleb. Yeah. This dude, he's the co-founder of Ripple. Yeah. This dude sold $400 million worth of that shit cone to you.
Jeez.
And like they go on to talk about like, I have this viewer and she sends me video after video. And that's how they kind of got into it. And they like started learning about XRP because there's like thousands, if not tens of thousands of videos about XRP out there.
They have a weird. Then there's like the whole XRP end of the world cult videos.
Mm-hmm. Which is really weird how they kind of combine like a past CBDC hopeful thing into like being a freedom
about Klaus
piece.
Schwab. I'm like, guys, you're weird.
Is it like that they're just internally surrendering to a CBDC and that's why they just buy into it? You buy into it if you can't win the fight against them? Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's a lot of it is the New World Order is coming, so hold XRP because that is the proto CBDC, and if you are holding XRP, you are seen as an ally for the NWO, and then you're a good person. I know smart people who, honest to God, think the XRP is going to 10.
It's terrifying. Ooh, who did we get?
I banned Catch Them All. Nice, he said that he'd rather watch paint dry than watch the Hodge twins. So I banned him.
Dude, Isaac has become so unhinged.
Banned him, or
I put him in timeout. Good old timeout. 'Cause I have a beautiful ban button now.
Yeah, I see
Thanks
that.
to the
I love
Drew.
that.
It's great.
Look, man, you know I love bans.
I always respect that of you. So,
Is Coins Chick here? Because we should ban her ass.
Well, she's being quiet now that you're back.
Coins Chick, poke your head up so I can get you.
Yeah, she's being real quiet. But yeah, we got just an incredible day. I think that what we're looking at on the Bitcoin dominance, it does statistically look like the last gasp before altcoin season is really able to take its hold. So with that being said, I really think that the time to stop feeling like schizophrenic freaks is right around the corner, and we did see some love.
February is going to be good.
February, I feel it better be good. We're gonna find some people.
I'm in danger.
Pump.fun also hit with a class action lawsuit.
Dude, do it.
Right.
Do it.
Right.
Whoever's going to be head of the SEC now, do it.
Yeah.
I need Eleanor Trett. I'll text Eleanor right now.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do an expose on pump.fun. These guys got to go down.
Dude, it's absolutely bleeding retail of money. It's bleeding them of money.
Yes.
And you look, like you can just go
Solana
here.
would be at $1,000 right now if
100%.
it wasn't for pump.fun.
Like you see this gang thing, this stupid
that was
ass
an inside job. Whoever did that.
The greatest rug of all
No,
time.
it was what was it? Is this Pepe thing? Let me see if I can find the account.
The FaZe Banks shit.
It's
Zachary, yes, he is.
But look, this thing's at a $25 million market cap. You're like, wow, that must be pretty good.
Nope.
No, look at this. Look what happened. He released it. It runs up to $450 fucking million within like 30 minutes or something like that.
Rugged.
Just absolute death and destruction. So this is what I am cursed at seeing, day in and day out. If I have to see it, you have to see it. Please be careful out there. Please be careful out there. It's a person versus person scenario here. Nick, your highlight of the, playing around in the top 200 is probably the best bet for where we're at right now.
Getting, like, if you are just responsibly spot trading on 2bit, use the link in the description. You're still able to make a bag with your fun money. If you got fun money, don't go on pump.fun because you are guaranteed to lose. You're not going to hit the 200x. You won't. The 200x's go to the LA Vape Cabal.
Yeah. And those are like the last kind of people that I want giving my money to.
They're awful people.
I wouldn't even tip them at the coffee store. I'd see them would like taking a hit out of their vape as they're pouring my coffee.
No. Yeah.
No tip.
Yeah.
No tip.
There's a reason that most of the smart money is staying in the top 200.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if you're going to trade, I wouldn't even do right now with Binance manipulating the levels as they are. Anything beyond 5x is just insane. I know Drew is an insane person.
Yes, I am.
But for everyone else who's watching, I would say anything over 5x leverage, you're being insane. You've got to watch your ass.
Yeah.
Follow Druth, follow Marty Party, follow all the smart people, follow Michael Hyland, Matthew Hyland,
He's
Kelly Kellum,
great.
Kelly Kellum, that other guy, Tim.
That other guy, Tim.
Investing bros.
This is a good question. Drew, this is the Bitcoin way with 10 American dollars. That's big stuff.
Not Canuck bucks.
Drew and Nick, will you stop buying altcoins at a certain point in the 4-year cycle with the bull run about to take off? Wondering what you're switching your dry powder to. So yeah, I'm still buying altcoins, and my overall plan last year was to be done buying by the end of this month, bro.
Oh, I'm fully allocated.
You're fully allocated?
My bags are. I need an upswing so I can take some profits and wait for another down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, like my general plan, just from how past markets have operated, the best returns on altcoins historically kind of comes to an end around February or March of the bull year. And then you see chaos. Like we have NVIDIA conference in March. We have all these bullish things. We have the Paul Atkins coming to be appointed to the SEC.
Yep.
So then you're going to see your RWA projects go essentially out of reach from where the prices are now. And then you got David Sachs, the king of Solana. He's going to come in. David Sachs is going to help Solana pump hard. I think.
And Don Jr. is going to continue to ruin crypto.
Yeah.
Don Jr. is the reason that Trump.
You think Don Jr. is going to be bad for us?
Yeah, I mean, he made the Melania coin that ruined the Trump coin.
I got in nice and early on that Trump coin.
A person we know put their entire life savings into Trump coin, and it has since taken a 50% haircut.
No way.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. And they were like, oh yeah, I put this money into Trump coin. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know, it may go up to like 70, 80, $100. They're like, yeah, it's my life savings. And I was like,
oh my God.
What? No.
Oh my God, bro.
A person that we know.
Oh, I'm going to have to ask you after the show. I got in on Trump coin at about $6 because I did an emergency Mario stream about it.
Yes.
Right as the link came out. And I was like hosting the show, and there was a lot of, there's like 10,000 people on the show, and I was trying to host and focus at the same time. But then I saw another tweet come out from Trump, and I was like, okay, he's still got his phone. And honestly, if a Jeet has hijacked the president's phone 3 days before inauguration, I got bigger problems.
Yeah.
Right. So I just bought it. I got it at $6. I'm going to hold it. I think Trump coin is going to be the first 3-digit meme coin.
Really?
I do.
Yeah. I got a bag at $20.
Yeah.
So my entry is okay.
Let's
Yours
look
is
at
way
Trump
better.
coin.
It is bottomed. So it is absolutely bottomed. The big whales, David Sachs dumped on all of us.
Oh, it feels good, man.
Oh, you're locked up.
It happens. I like this computer because the sound, but this is the one that actually started with you as your researcher.
Oh, yeah.
Remember this?
Oh, yeah.
This piece of shit computer, but it works really well for sound. This thing, I mean, it's got this original shelf it's trying to hang on for dear life to.
I'm at basically even on my investment. So
yeah,
we'll see. I think it will go up. You can use Trump coin to buy Trump merch now.
Yeah.
So, hey, look, give it utility, do some more cool stuff.
Let's put it on these things. The Trump Solana hard wallets?
Shittiest hard wallets there are.
You think these are bad?
They're terrible.
What was wrong with it?
I tried to use it. It's so complex.
See?
It's just all...
I bet you I could do it in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I bet you we could.
One of our community members made these, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to him, but I'm sorry.
Fucking shout out to him. This is ass. No, yeah, it has the... Okay, it'll be fine. Yeah, I can make this work.
You know what? We got to look at our pain. We got to acknowledge our
chart.
pain. VVV. And we're going to look at graphane.
Fuck.
Okay.
Dude,
what about Drift?
That's my path. Drift is doing great.
It's actually doing. I hate everything about this. $5.76.
Oh my God.
Hatred. Yeah,
where's the support?
Nowhere. We are not near.
Oh, we're in support discovery mode.
Yeah, we're in support discovery mode. I am in extreme danger. It's like a Bitcoin OG rolls this out, and you're like, man, he's gonna make this. But then they design this insane airdrop with no sort of control mechanisms around the tokens being released to the people.
Yeah.
And you get nuked. Like, I can't believe they didn't learn any lessons watching the Solana. They thought, no, base people aren't the same as Solana people. They won't cheat it.
False.
The moment they get it. I'm going to put it in a liquidity pool. That's what I'm going to do. Veteran Crypto is the best idea with this.
Huge downward spike on Bitcoin.
Are we?
Huge downward spike.
Let's go. Where are we at?
But let's look at the ETH chart. If ETH is holding, guys, ETH is holding.
Oh, this tis but a scratch. I mean, we're so zoomed in. This is the hourly. Let's redo the volume profiles. Let's do the volume profiles to see where the shelves are. All right.
Have you subscribed to the channel, guys? And if you're on X, repost this stream. Please do that. That boosts the signal.
Let's see here. So we go to settings. Got to get more bars up in here.
I like the airdrop they did for Bencoin.
Oh my God, bro.
You know, there's 3 lawsuits now in Australia.
Is there really?
Going after him,
Down
yeah.
under?
Down under.
All right. So it looks like we might be slipping down 102.5, honestly. Like
Okay.
that's
Oh no, we're still using 100K as support.
Yeah.
How awful.
I'd love seeing that.
I would love for Bitcoin to range in the 100K
Mhm.
while it loses its dominance to ETH.
Mhm.
Let's.
Where is ETH right now? Isaac,
It's just.
Yeah,
I can see his concern. I can feel it, but
There's no concern.
all right, good. So Ethereum,
Yeah.
$3,300 still. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Red on Bitcoin, nearly 2.5%, nearly 3% on Ethereum. Look at the design. This is what we want to see. We need this baby to hold nice and steady.
Up and to the right.
Yeah, we need this because this going up, Ethereum means all the rest of this, vaporware and good utility projects and cool staking things that we love so
Look at
much.
Radium.
Radium.
Man, talk about a fumble that I did. Holy hell.
Let's do what can we buy
I bought
today?
Radium at 50 cents. I sold it at 250. I thought it was God.
Really? Oh my God. Well, there's still some opportunity here. Let's see. Who's losing the most? Fartcoin? What's your thoughts on Fartcoin? This butthole meta seems pretty strong.
Look, guys, every fart needs a butthole.
True.
SPX 6900, that's top tier cabal shit right there. Fartcoin, SPX 6900, top tier cabal. Just look at what Murad posts with the most
like full ports.
No, like the holders. Like who has the most diamond handed holders? He has a list of that. Popcat's on there. SPX 6900 Giga Chad is on there. My Giga Chad bag is awesome. That's what I flipped an Ethan.
And now that if you find ones that are being full ported and held heavily, like large bags and just psychos that will not let go.
Mantra, home. Remember this time 2 years ago when I called out Mantra?
It was very cheap.
At 50 cents.
Yeah.
Trump is flatline. Stellar. I would not buy Stellar. Ondo's on a nice pullback. Guys, Ondo for $1.50. That's good.
Paul Atkins is going to send this thing.
I know. That's going to be the one that's going to be able to make me pay.
Yeah. And I'm feeling Ondo's my second biggest holding right behind Chainlink.
Yeah, mine is my biggest is Bitcoin. Then it's Render. Then it's Ondo.
Really?
Yeah. And
okay.
Then I think Pyth, and then Arb.
Okay. Arbitrum, you psychopath.
That was a TJ Shed call. He was like, "You should buy Arb." I'm like, "Okay."
Well, I mean, it's
not bad.
It was good tech.
Oh, then Cardano
is a great off ramp to go around Ethereum with.
And it still is. It still is great.
Yeah.
I love trading on Arb.
Yeah. Let's see here. I can't decide what to buy. Should I just buy more Aerodrome? Like
you need exposure to GigaChad.
GigaChad?
Is it on down?
Do I really do another meme though?
How many memes do you got?
Only got like one. I got fucking Trump coin, man.
GigaChad.
All right. Maybe.
You are one.
Maybe I will.
I mean, the Giga chart is great.
Let's go to it. Let's go to the Giga. Now I'm shopping. Oh yeah, we got to look at Graphane too for Isaac.
Gosh.
He almost thought I forgot about him. Isaac, are you buying more? It's at $200 million market cap.
I should have waited for more of a
Graphane.
pullback.
Yeah,
Dude,
this is an AI agent.
fuck. My original buys here was at 35 cents.
Like the bottom of this wick.
Yeah, the bottom of this wick. I felt great about it. It was like, this is my AI drift call.
Yeah.
And now here we are under $200 million market cap, but I bought at like 220 million.
Yeah.
So I'm okay now.
Well, that's like the thing about, and I think your render bag is going to be safe, but a lot of AI adjacent bags I've been talking about are probably going to be a little bit overshadowed by direct AI systems, like the AI agents. Those were not around in March of 2024 to the degree they are now. Right. So even if they were like, hey, we could handle AI, they pumped hard during NVIDIA. Yeah. Now we have like a literal AI bot conversation going on most threads. Like Isaac has AI agents arguing with each other while he's sleeping.
I was arguing with AI XBT through AI bots.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah. I mean, so he has his own AI bot himself, but AI, I think, has become more tangible now.
Yep.
And I think that the hype is going to kind of shift towards those things that are more directly. And Render is within that realm.
Yeah, it's really more of a D-pin play now, which is AI, like you said, AI. So yeah, I am very, very. I don't know where Render is going to take me, but it could be Valhalla.
Yeah. Is the Apple connection still going for Render?
Yeah, they need to do staking. They have been dragging their feet on.
Okay.
It's really hard to move.
Okay.
To stake.
Okay. Where's Giga Chad? Let's go to Giga.
Giga Chad is good. This has been a great grab from. Oh,
Let's go.
Chat
Very
crashed.
good. Give me a second.
Go get it. Let's see what we get. Giga Chad on Solana.
Yep.
6.5 cents right now. Let's do the
$600 million market cap.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I bought back in December on.
Okay.
I bought
So
that December dip.
you about right here.
Yeah, it was about 3 cents.
Okay. Not a bad grab.
So I've 2x'd a Sol
Mhm.
on Giga Chad,
Mhm.
and the holders are great.
Maybe just a small amount wouldn't hurt me, because Trump is a meme coin too.
Yeah.
Maybe I could just chop like a couple Trump tokens up and toss it in there, just see what happens.
Sure.
I
would take a couple Chainlink too.
Yeah. Well, Chainlink, man, like a lot of people are asking me, what's my prediction on Chainlink? It's right in line with Hondo. We need Paul Atkins to be appointed, and we need the continuing conversation of tokenizing real world assets happening, but it is happening. They've been talking about it even before Paul Atkins was talking, like before Trump was elected. They were even talking about this when they had the outlook of Gary Gensler being the SEC. So it didn't seem like they were too worried about him stopping it. So, yeah, hell of a show. God, Nick, that was awesome having you come on, man.
Yep.
Got
a break.
That was a good therapy session for me, I feel like. It's been a lot. Well, everyone out there, spinning head, shout out to you. Tommy Marin, VZ Fat Cat, First VR Rifleman, Toby One Kenobi, Mr. Mark. Mr. Mark, thank you for helping kill off all the scammers in the comments after the show's done.
Yeah.
Catch them all. Morgan Powell, Psycho Crypto 23, Veteran Crypto, Talon, Crypto Revolution, Fluffy the Sheep, all the people. I love and appreciate every single one of you out there. Make sure to be good to your families first and foremost this weekend. I'm going to do my best to stop looking at this damn chart all weekend.
Yeah, you got
because it's sucking my soul away afterward. I got to just start unplugging, and I got to be better about that.
Oh yeah.
So, love and appreciate every single one of you, and I will see you on Monday. Take care.
Later.